Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're discussing one of the most iconic anime character theories out there, the theory regarding Light Yagami and what happened to him after his death. The theory suggests that Light Yagami became a Shinigami, or god of death, after his passing. The concept of Shinigamis was introduced in the anime series Death Note by the character Ryuk. According to him, Shinigamis are supernatural creatures that exist in a parallel dimension to humans. They own Death Notes, which they use to kill humans, and they get bored easily, as they have nothing much to do. If this theory is accurate concerning Light Yagami, it would give a clear insight into what may have happened to him after dying. Additionally, this theory could answer the question of whether Light Yagami was punished for his crimes, or if he had escaped during his passing and found a way to continue living. The evidence in favor of this theory is also quite compelling. Firstly, in the anime, we see Ryuk express a keen interest in Light. Even at the beginning of the series, when he first comes across him and hands him the black notebook, Ryuk openly declares that he is fascinated by Light, as he is his polar opposite. Then, as the series progresses, we see Ryuk constantly watch and observe Light, as if he is waiting for something. Some might say that he's waiting to collect Light's soul. Secondly, numerous scenes throughout the show suggest that Light is slowly transforming into a Shinigami. In multiple instances, we see Light gradually lose empathy and compassion towards others. For example, he's no longer concerned about his family and friends, and he becomes much more focused on his goal of creating a utopian world, even if it means killing innocent people. Over time, his ambition and obsession with power become overwhelming, and by the time he dies, he's entirely consumed by the god complex he had developed. Lastly, there's a scene in the show where Ryuk warns Light that using the Death Note will lead him to an eternity in nothingness. However, Light's response is that he's not afraid of this, and that he's willing to take the risk. This statement could be interpreted as Light being prepared to sacrifice himself for the sake of his goals, which could then result in him transforming into a Shinigami. Now, some might argue that this theory regarding Light Yagami becoming a Shinigami is unlikely. After all, Ryuk is the one who decides when humans' time is up, and it's unlikely that he would allow a human to become one of his kind. However, given how fascinated Ryuk was by Light, it's entirely possible that he would want to bring him into his world, especially if he continued to resemble a Shinigami more and more. In conclusion, the idea that Light Yagami became a Shinigami is a fascinating theory that could also offer some clarity on what happened to him after he died. While it may seem far-fetched, the evidence pointing towards this theory is intriguing, and it adds another layer to an already complicated and thrilling anime series. What do you think of this theory? Do you believe that Light Yagami became a Shinigami, or do you think there's no merit to this idea? Let us know in the comments below, and thank you for watching. While the idea of Light Yagami becoming a Shinigami may seem far-fetched to some, it's not entirely impossible. After all, the Death Note did have a profound effect on his life, and ultimately led to his demise. However, others may argue that there's no evidence to support this theory, and that it's simply a fan-made concept. Regardless of where you stand on the matter, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content.